Theo. Hey, maybe you can try again later, huh?
Later? Right.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, I'll go get another lamb chop.
Okay. Well, speaking of food, here's a yummy poem for you. It's called Cheesybreadville.
Oh, it sounds yummy, too.
Cheesybreadville by Sonia Monzano. Illustrations by Hector Nestor Casamayor. In old Puerto Rico, a long time ago, there lived a poor farmer they called Senor Joe. Now, Joe was so poor he had little to eat. To him, even moldy old cheese was a treat. So one holiday eve, with not much else to give, he wrapped up some cheese for his wife, Doña Viv. He just tied the bow on the big cheesy ball when he heard his wife's footsteps outside in the hall. As she entered the kitchen, Joe, taken aback, hid his gift just in time on the oven's top rack. Joe sighed with relief, then he hugged Viv and said,
Que sueño. I'm sleepy. I'm going to bed.
Well, the moment he left, Viv broke into a grin. Then she pulled from the cupboard a rusty old tin. Inside was some cornmeal she'd planned far ahead to use to bake Joe a surprise loaf of bread. Doña Viv was excited. Her timing was right. She could let the bread bake in the oven all night. Which she did, because she wasn't the least bit aware that the cheese wrapped in paper was also in there. Viv and Joe slept like logs, but awoke the next morn to the stink of burnt paper, burnt cheese, and burnt corn. They ran toward the kitchen and, as you can guess, when they got there, they screamed.
What a horrible mess!
The cheese was on fire, the bread belching smoke. What an unkindly sight for these kindly old folk.
¿Qué pasa?
Joe shouted.
That cheese was for you.
My bread
Wailed his wife.
was a gift for you, too.
They doused out the fire using big water jugs. Then they both sat with sad, tearful looks on their mugs, till the smoke had died down, and their crying had too. And then Viv said,
We both did the best we could do.
And we did it with love.
Joe replied to his wife.
It's the thought that counts, Viv. That's the meaning of life.
Then they kissed one another, not saying a peep, and they stumbled to bed and went straight back to sleep. Now, don't think for a moment this story ends here, 'cause young Olga, an orphan, was strolling quite near. And because she was hungry, she snuck in and ate a small bite of the cheese goop and cried,
This is great.
Then she wolfed down some more and took off down the street shouting,
Mira, come try this incredible treat.
The neighbors all tried some, and then, with a roar, they rushed mouths wide open to Joe and Viv's door.
It's cheesy.
They hollered,
It's bready.
It's tasty!
Please make us some more, and we want it post-hasty.
Well, Viv and her husband awoke to this din and looked on, amazed, as the people poured in and surrounded the happy but overwhelmed pair, waving moolah, dinero, and checks in the air.
Make more.
They kept chanting,
We need a new stash.
Bake more right now, and we'll pay you with cash.
Te ayudo. I'll help you.
was Olga's reaction. And Viv said,
Let's give her a piece of the action.
and so this odd trio became renowned bakers, the Pueblo's most popular cheese and bread makers. Viv, Olga, and Joe gained both fortune and fame, and Cheesybreadville was declared the town's name. The end.
Oh, yeah.
Great poem, Mama. It had lots of rhymes. Bakers, makers, roar, door, peep, sleep, air, pear, morn, corn. What? I like rhymes.
Oh, very good, Leona.
Hey, I'm ready to try reading my poem again.
Oh, great.
Yeah.
All right, yeah.
Wow.
Thank you. Thank you very much. Okay, this poem is all about lamb chop.
All right.
Yeah, and it's called The Silence of the Lamb Chop by me. Oh, I give up.
Well, you got the title out that time, Daddy.
Yeah, great title, Dad. Way to go.
Oh, don't give up, Theo. I'm sure you can find a way to do it.
Oh, I'm not so sure.